Hallelujah. I'm glad to be with you again today as we continue to talk about wise counsels for singles. Are you a single out there? These counsels will guide you in life as a single and prepare you for marriage and also help you enjoy your marriage and have a fulfilled life. So today is the third day on this series on wise counsels for singles. And I'd like you to go to my YouTube page, YouTube channel, and you will discover the previous videos. Do well to watch them and share with your friends. And today I'll be talking about the third counsel, which is discover the hidden treasures in you and develop them. Discover the hidden treasures in you as a single guy, a single lady, and develop those treasures. These treasures are the tools you need in life to fulfill your purpose. When God created you, God gave you a purpose, and God armed you with tools, requisite tools that will aid you in fulfilling your purpose. And the treasures in you are those tools that God embedded, God invested, God put inside of you to enable you fulfill your purpose in life. God deposited them in you, and they are at your disposal, like I said. They are at your disposal. They are within you. God put them within you. These treasures are like mustard seeds that need to be sown, groomed, or tended and developed until they acquire what I call mercantile value. These treasures are like mustard seed sown in you. You will need to tend them, grow them, manage them properly until they grow and acquire mercantile value. You know, Jesus told us a parable of the kingdom, one of the parables of the kingdom. Jesus said the kingdom is like a seed sown, the mustard seed sown, which indeed is the smallest among seeds, but when it grows, it grows into a great tree, which becomes even the greatest tree amongst all the trees in the forest, such that the birds of the air will come and lodge in the branches thereof. So the treasures in you are mustards, very negligible. If you're not careful, you may not even know they are there. But they are sown in you, very little, very negligible. But it's your responsibility to groom them, grow them until they mature. And not just maturing until they mature and acquire mercantile value. Mercantile values that will make you marketable. Values that will make people desire what you have. And people will even want to pay to have what you have. So it is your responsibility to groom and tend these treasures in you to acquire the mercantile value. Now, these treasures make you function easily and pleasurably in your natural habitat. We all have our natural habitat. The natural habitat of the fish is in the water. Just throw the fish inside the water, it just enjoys its life. We all have our natural habitat. Some people's natural habitat is in the music industry, some is in the entertainment industry, some is in the finance industry, some is engineering, some is in medicine, some is in the teaching. We all have our different natural habitats. These treasures, they help you to live life pleasurably. They make you to function easily in your natural habitat. These treasures are more relevant in your work than your job. Your work is different from your job. Your work relates to your purpose. Your job is what you do most times to earn a living. These are two different things, and most times we confuse them. The treasures God put in you are not to help you get a job. No, they are to help you work and to dominate your world. And nobody has ever dominated his world through his job. All the people I know in history who ever made impact, they made impact through their work and not through their job. And these treasures are relevant to you in your workplace, not in your job place. So they are work relevant, they are not job relevant. But most people now even use these treasures to do their jobs, and they are frustrating the great tools, the great treasures God has put in them. Number 6, singlehood is the best time for you to discover these treasures and groom them, because after marriage, there may be a lot of distractions, I bet you. The best time for you to discover these treasures and groom them and make sure they grow and become great in you is now that you're single. Spend time to discover and to groom the treasures in you. Now, how do you discover these hidden treasures? I'll give you some questions, and the answers to these questions will help you discover these treasures in you. Number 1, what are those things you naturally like to do? Number 2, what are those activities you even do you enjoy doing even without being paid? Money or no money, I like teaching, I like ministering the gospel. It gives me joy. Whether you pay me, what I'm doing, I'm not doing it for money, I'm just enjoying my life. So what are those things you enjoy doing even without being paid for? You will continue to do, even though nobody pays you for all your life. You just have to do it. What are those things that can keep you awake for hours without being tired or being bored? You can be awake for hours, sometimes you even forget to eat. And no boredom, no tiredness, you're just enjoying yourself. Sometimes you have to force yourself to stop, to rest, and to eat. What are those things you can easily spend your money on, even without getting back the proceeds of investment? You can, if you have millions of naira or millions of dollars or whatever, you can happily invest in those things, even though it does not yield, no problem, but you are happy you are investing. These are some of the things that will help you. These answers to these questions will help you discover these treasures. God bless you. I pray God will open your eyes to discover every good thing He has deposited in you. Till I see you again tomorrow, do well to share this video with your friends. God bless you, and bye-bye.